Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Dante from Devil May Cry. Let's get started at the top of our page with the eye. So I'm going to get started on the left side of center. I'm going to draw a curve for the upper eyelid. Starting from the outside, I'm going to curve down and then in. Now we're going to leave a gap in the center and do the same thing on the right side. So let's line up the inside of the eye, curving up and then out. Now we're going to tuck the eyes in underneath the eyelid. So it's a half circle. Starting on the outside, we're going to step in to create a little overlap. Curve down towards the bottom. I'm going to pull it up on the inside, but I want to create a little bit of an overlap on the inner side of the eyelid. Let's do the same thing on the right side. So stepping in, curve down, then pull that up, again creating a little overlap on the top. On the left side of each eye, I'm going to draw a smaller circle for a highlight. So let's tuck this up against the side of the eye. So I'm going to draw a circle. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the right. So we're going to line this up, starting on the inside of the eye. We're going to curve around, but now this is going to get tucked in underneath the eyelid. Now in the center of the eye, I'm going to draw a small circle for the pupil. So tucking this in underneath the highlight. It's going to go around, and then up to the top. Now we're going to color that in black. Let's do the same thing on the right side. So on the bottom of the highlight, we'll go around, and then tuck that in behind, and we'll fill that in black. Now let's move down in the center and draw in the nose. So it's basically a U shape. Starting from the left, we'll curve down, and then back up. Now below the nose, we're going to draw in the mouth. So another curve from left to right, coming down in the middle, and back up on the right. I'm going to add a little bracket at the ends of the mouth. And then directly below the mouth, I'm going to draw the lower lip. So a little curve from left to right, coming down, and then back up. Now that we got the face, let's go ahead and draw in the hair bang. So I'm going to start directly above the right pupil, starting up here. We're going to curve down, and then in towards the middle. Now I'm going to hook that back up, just tapering it up. Now I'm going to draw another larger bang coming over towards the left eye. So curving over and across. Now I'm going to pull this back up, again tapering this up to right about there. Let's continue this over towards the left. So from here I'm just going to curve on top of the left eyelid. And we'll hook that back up. Now I'm going to draw one more going across the eye. Just across and then out. Now I'll taper that back up again. Right in the middle here, I just want to add the edge of the nose bridge. So underneath the hairband, I'm just going to curve down and aim towards the right side of the nostril. So curving down and then over. Now let's go in and draw on the sides of the hair. So I'm going to start on the right side. From this point, I'm going to step down and just curve around the eye and then pull that in. So stepping down, curve around the eye, and then just pull that in. From here, I'm just going to taper it back up and out. Now we're going to do an overlap. We're going to step down, curve down and in. I'm going to go around the side of the head. So we're going to taper out and then just pull that in. Let's go to the left side and do the same thing. So underneath this hair bang, just beside the eye, I'm going to curve down and then in. Now I'm going to go around the side of the head. So tapering out, we'll pull that up. Now directly below the mouth in the center here, I'm going to draw a little point for the chin. Now from that point, I just want to curve up and out underneath the hair bangs. So let's start going over towards the left. I just want to leave a little overlap. So from the center, we're going to curve up and then out. We're going to do the same thing on the right. So going up in an angle underneath the hair bang. Let's continue drawing the hair. So let's start on the left side here. On this point here, I'm going to step down, curve out towards the left. Now we're going to curve that back up. So tapering it up. We're going to draw another point. Curving out toward the left and slightly up. Now this is going to go all the way up to the top of the head, just directly above this part here. So start on the left side, we're going to curve up and in. Now I'm going to round this out and just come up above this point. Let's go up to the top of the head and then just pull that down right there. Now I'm going to add a little bit of hair on the top here. So from this point I'm going to curve over and then taper that back down. Now we're going to go in the opposite direction. Curving out towards the right. Now I'm going to pull that back in. Now from here I'm just going to curve the side of the head in behind this hair bang. So we create a little bit of an overlap, going out and then in. Now that we got the head, let's work our way down the body. I'm going to start with the inner edge of the coat. So from the chin, I'm going to step over towards the left. I'm going to draw a straight line coming down. Now I'm going to curve out towards the left, and then again pull it down. We're going to take that and flip it over on the right side. So starting on the right side of the chin, go straight down. Now we're going to curve it out towards the right, and then pull it down. Now let's draw on the collar on the side. So we're going to move out, draw an angled line coming down and out towards the left, then down and out towards the right. Now I'm going to curve the bottom edge of the collar coming in, leaving a little gap on the inside. So curving down, then in. Do the same thing on the right side. From these 2 points, I'm just going to angle a short line going out, and then I'm going to curve back in towards the inside of the coat. Now at the edge of the coat here, I'm just going to draw 2 circles for a button. On these 2 points of the collar, let's step out a little and draw the outside of the coat. So from the left side, I'm going to step out, go straight down, curve out. Now I'm going to taper this down towards the bottom of the coat. Do the same thing on the right. From this point of the collar, we're going to step out, go straight down, pull it out, and then taper down towards the bottom of the coat. Now at the bottom edge of the collar, we're going to step down and draw a curve from left to right on the inside of the coat, coming across like that. Now from the center, I'm going to draw a straight line coming down towards the lower torso. Right down here, I'm going to draw a curve from left to right. Now I'm going to draw the inside of the leg. From this point on the left side, we're going to step in, curve down and out towards the left. We'll do the same thing on the right, going out and then down towards the right. Now we're going to round out the bottom of the feet. So from the heel, we're going to curve down and then back up towards the toe. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to draw a little toe cap. On the left side, I'm going to curve up to the top and then just pull that down about halfway along this curve of the foot. Let's do the same thing on the right, going up and then down. Now at the top of the curve, I'm going to go up and underneath the coat. So on the left side, we just want to give it a slight angle going out, and then pull it up. Do the same thing on the right, going out and then up. Now halfway down the leg, we want to add the edge of the boot. Starting from the left side, we're going to curve down in the middle, then back up on the inside of the leg. Now we're going to draw the inside edge of the chaps. So from this line here, we're going to step down, curve out, and then pull that up underneath the coat. Do the same thing on the right, going out and pull it straight up underneath the coat. Now from the top of this curve, we're going to step in and just follow that same curve going up towards the top of the boot. Do the same thing on the right side. We're going to take this line and just step up and just duplicate that. And then in the middle, we're going to draw a little circle for a button. Now about halfway down the chest, we're going to add a strap. So to start at the top, on the left side, we'll curve down and up over towards the right. We're going to step down and draw that same curve. Now we want to go in and draw the coat curving in behind the leg. So from these 2 points, I want to draw a curve going across. Starting on the left side, I'm going to curve up and in behind the leg. It'll continue in the center and then down on the right side. Now let's add 2 curved straps on the side of the body here. So on the left side, I'm just going to curve up underneath the collar. I'm going to step down and draw that same curve. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Starting underneath the collar, we'll curve down and then out. We'll draw that twice. Now let's move back up and draw on the arms. On the left side, I'm going to have him holding a sword. So just underneath the collar, we're going to step in, curve down, and then out towards the left. Now we're going to draw on the thumb. From here, I'm going to curve up, come down. Now I'm going to swirl this around and then back up towards the top of the thumb. On the inside edge of the thumb, I'm just going to curve and hook the palm. Now we're going to stack the fingers in behind the thumb here. So it's almost like a little sideways oval. Starting on the side of the thumb, we're going to go out and then pull that back in. Draw another one. So underneath this finger, we're going to go out, around, and then tuck this in underneath the thumb. Let's do that one more time. Now that we've got the fingers, let's put the sword in behind. So underneath this finger, we're going to draw 2 straight lines coming down side by side. Now I'm going to take these 2 points and come in towards a center, like a V. Let's go back up to the top. Just above this finger, we're going to draw a straight line going to the top of the sword. Going straight up to right about there. Now from either side, On the left side here, we're going to curve up and then in towards the center line. Do the same thing on the right, tucking this in behind the thumb. Now let's go to the top of the sword. From the top, we're going to curve down and out towards the left. Go back to the top, curve down and out towards the right. Now I'm going to draw two straight lines angling in behind this little curve here. Starting on the left, angle down and in. Same thing on the right side. Now let's draw the hilt in behind the sword. From this point, I'm going to curve up and out towards the left. Do the same thing on the right. Now I'm going to curve the ends. Just doing a little curve, like a little bracket. Now I'm going to curve in the opposite direction in behind the sword. Starting on the left, we're going to curve down and in. This will get tucked in underneath the thumb. We're going to take the two end points and merge towards the tip. From this point in the wrist, I want to curve around the palm and then back in behind the handle. Let's go around and then pull that in. Now we're going to draw in the cuff of the coat. On the side of this hand, we're going to curve down. Now we're going to curve and pull that back up underneath the hand. And at the bottom of the curve, I just want to curve up behind the body. Going up. About halfway down the arm, I'm going to add a strap. So starting on the outside, we're going to curve in and then down. We'll step over and do that same curve. Now on the right side, I'm going to have the arm just hanging down on the side. So let's line up the inside of the arm, right down here, curve out and then down. We do a little half circle for the thumb. Now I'm going to draw a little bracket, but I want to go all the way to the edge of the thumb. Starting at the bottom, curve over and then in. At the bottom of the thumb, I'm going to curve around that bracket and then go up. I'm going to step down. Draw another curve for the second finger. Now the third finger, I'm going to go out and then up towards the wrist. Now I'm going to take this point here, curve down, and then past this line. So the cuff goes out further, and we're going to curve in behind the collar. Just going to pull this in and then underneath. Let's add that same strap, but we're going to curve in the opposite direction. About halfway down the arm, curve down, and then we'll pull that up. We'll step down and draw that same curve. Now let's go back to the hand. I'm going to add the fingerless glove. So from each finger, I'm just going to draw a little curve going across. And at the back of the hand, I'm going to add an oval just for the open end of the glove. Now the final thing I want to do is add the hair in behind the head and the body. So we're going to start on the left side, just down here. We're going to curve down and then out. We're going to taper that back up. We'll do one more point, coming down and out. Now I'm going to pull this in behind the head. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Curving down and out. Pull that up. Curve down one more time. Now this is going to get tucked in behind the head. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Dante from Devil May Cry. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.